Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. This is focusing on how your person is feeling about you, Virgo. So if there's a specific person that you have in mind, keep watching. If you'd like to know what their deeper feelings are toward this, compared to how they're coming across to you, what they like, what they don't like, about the connection, how you're coming across to them, what they think about you, and whether or not they see long-term potential in this. If this doesn't resonate, please feel free to check out your other placements. All the videos should be up by now. And if you like the reading, of course, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. It really helps me grow. I really appreciate all my subscribers. Feel free to read a comment, leave a comment as well. I do read each and every comment. This is focusing on Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Virgo, how is your person feeling about you for the month of October 2020? How are they feeling about you, Virgo? We've got the Five of Cups, Eight of Swords, Strength, Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Sun. Wow, okay. Okay, Virgo, so you're coming across to your person of interest as the Five of Cups. So you definitely could be dealing with some kind of loss, grief, sadness at the moment. You've maybe gone a little bit quiet. In fact, it's possible that the two of you are not actually speaking to each other or in communication at the moment at all. But certainly you are not feeling the love. You are not feeling it from this person. You almost feel like maybe you've been a little bit abandoned, like something has just not worked out in your favor, and you're still very upset about that, and you're quite focused on it at the moment. You may kind of feel like in this connection, there just isn't enough to keep you completely fulfilled. It's like there's pros and cons to everything, but the cons just kind of outweighed the pros in this sort of situation. And so you're feeling really upset about that, because this is someone who you're thinking, or you were thinking that there was some kind of real potential with. There were definite feelings, definite emotions that were shared between you both, and for some reason now that's all come to an end. For some of you, this is a brand new connection. It could be that you're coming out of something, with another person, maybe the ending of another relationship or some kind of loss or grief in your life that has kind of made you not be your usual self. People around you are definitely picking up on that. Your person is picking up on that because this is how you're coming across to them. But you've definitely got your back turned, and I feel you have just taken a moment for yourself to just feel this kind of sadness. At least that's how you're coming across to them. Your person's coming across as the Eight of Swords. So you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But certainly this person is definitely not making any moves, not making any sort of communication towards you. They're really, really stuck in their head about something. They're confused about something, but it's almost their own fault. Like something is keeping them mentally trapped and unable to move forward, either with you or with some other situation in their life that is taking up a lot of their time and mental energy. Could be a work or a family situation that is really kind of stressing this person out, making them confused, and just kind of making them unsure about how to move forward and how to kind of break free of the situation that they're in and progress to the next stage. Maybe they were unsure about how to progress to the next stage with you, Virgo. Maybe when it really came down to it, you know, this was a kind of emotional, fun connection. But then when it came down to sort of, okay, well, how are we gonna progress things in the future? It just kind of hit a bit of a pause button, and just nothing was quite getting to where it needed to be. Because yeah, there are definitely a lot of emotions here between the both of you. So I'm not sure why at the moment you two have, you know, are just not seeing eye to eye, and you two are in this kind of stark, passive, upset energy. But things are definitely sort of hit some kind of a block. There's no movement forward. In terms of your person's deeper feelings about you, Virgo, we have the Strength card here. So again, this just reiterates to me this person actually does have a lot of deep feelings for you. This was a significant thing for them. Sometimes this can be a comeback around. So this can be someone who you've had dealings with in the past coming back into your life, or maybe it's kind of like a recurrent situation or something like that for some of you. But this person's having to use a lot of inner strength for some reason when it comes to this connection. And part of that strength might have to do with this sort of restraint that they're showing for some reason. It's like, again, we've got, you know, a lot of emotion here. I haven't gotten to the final card yet, but we've got the Sun here. It's like both of you are kind of wanting happiness and wanting things to improve, but for some reason there's just something is holding things back. And it's requiring a lot of inner strength on this person's part. What they like, what they don't like about the connection. You know, it's almost like a double-edged sword with the emotions here, because they like the fact that there is, or there does seem to be, or there has been such a strong emotional connection between you both. That's definitely not being shown by either of you towards each other at the moment, but it's there. It is there. The good times are good, so to speak, and you know, when it's sort of a negative side to this card here is possibly a little bit of selfishness. Maybe someone who is, you know, in it for a good time and not long term. So maybe there was that absence of kind of long-term thinking on your part or your person's part. And, or maybe this started out as, you know, a very kind of lust-filled connection, and either you or your person was not expecting things to progress to the certain level that they did, or they weren't expecting that they would develop the feelings that they did. And so maybe that's why they're kind of so stuck now. They're just like unsure about how to proceed. It wasn't what they were expecting, or maybe something is just holding them back. Maybe they just didn't play out exactly how they wanted it to play out, and they're just creating some mental barrier for themselves that is blocking this. And that's really upset you a lot, Virgo. Because again, the connection is there, the feelings are there. Their overall level of interest in pursuing something is the Sun. And I was so happy when this card came out. in the final position, because to me, things were not looking very good. And this has given me a lot of hope for the future in this connection, because ultimately, both of you want this. Both of you want happiness. Both of you want things to get to a point where there's no more sadness, there's no more feelings of abandonment. You want it to get to a point where everything feels inclusive. It's fair. It's more than fair. It makes you both feel, happy and optimistic about the future, and it makes you feel like there's a lot of growth and abundance in the connection. That's what I think the both of you want. This has really shone such a positive light on everything. I really feel that if we can move on from this stuck energy somehow, something really beautiful can be achieved, because that's what you both want at the end of the day. It's really interesting reading. So Virgo, I guess I wouldn't give up just yet. I think there's a lot of emotion here, there are deep feelings here, and at the end of the day, your person wants a happy, joyous outcome. Maybe that's going to be too late if they've done something that, has seriously hurt you or upset you and there's no turning back. But for me, Five of Cups is never, a complete loss, because at the end of the day, there are two upright cups here. So to me, that suggests that you're kind of focusing more on the negative aspects at the moment, and there is still some positivity there. So maybe something can be, be rebuilt if that's what you want to do. That's up to you, Virgo. That is up to you. Very interesting reading. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.